but oh boy, it's good to know that.
Hey my kings and queens, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are doing well and being blessed. So today I'm doing a talk through of my makeup, which is different from me, but whatever. So I'm just doing a summer pink inspired look. I don't know, it is what it is. So I'm just using the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in Eden. This is stuff I use for pretty much every makeup, everyday wear. It's actually my favorite primer out of the entire collection they have. I know there's quite a few, but this is actually my favorite one out of all of them. So we're actually using all the eyeshadows are going to be from the Naked Palette 3, which is clearly one of my favorites. So I'm actually just using the color Burnt Out and Limited, and I'm just kind of mixing them together to get kind of a transition color. And the brush I use for pretty much everything is actually from Lancome. It's quite a few years old. It's just a flat eyeshadow brush that which I think actually belonged to my mom back in the day. So that's all I'm doing right now, just blending that mess out because we don't like no harsh lines, y'all. Just blend it, blend it, blend it. And forgive my hair. I don't know what the heck is going on with my hair today. I was too lazy to do anything, so I just kind of threw it up. One of my new favorite products I like to use is the NYX. I believe it's the Milk. What's it called? Yeah. It's a jumbo pencil. It's in Milk 604. I love using this for my inner eye, my inner liner. Oh my god. And then using it as kind of another transition color to kind of, or like another primer. And it works like wonders. I love it so much. I recommend to anyone who has never used this product before, go out and purchase it, girl, because you are going to slay it. The next two colors we're using is actually going to be Buzz and Trick. I'm actually going to be blending both the colors together to actually create a more, I don't know, pinky orangey tone. And I'm just be patting it on the middle of my lids. This is the color Dust. I really like this for the inner corners of my eyes. It gives it more of that sparkly, light look, and I really like it a lot. Now this brush is probably one of my favorite blending brushes I've ever got my hands on. Thanks, Mom. It's the MAC 224. I believe it's just, yeah, a regular blending brush. This brush I've been using for like at least 4 years. It's like my favorite brush to use for blending anything out. So I'm just gonna take my blending brush and grab Nooner, which is more of a darker shade, and grab my lovely La Senza gift card and just sharpen up those edges a little bit and just keep on blending that stuff out. So this is the MAC 230 flat brush. I like using this for just kind of the creases of my eyes and for highlighting my eyebrows. I know I've not done my eyebrows yet. If you haven't seen the last couple videos, you'll know that the chick who did my eyebrows really jacked them up. So I'm just kind of grooming them out, and I actually am going to do the eyebrows off camera as well as my eyeliner because I actually kind of lost the footage for that. So there you go. You see, got my eyebrows on and my eyeliner. This brush is actually a brush that I recently just purchased from AOA, or Miss A, sorry. AOA is in-house. And I'm just taking the color Nooner with the AOA brush and just highlighting the under of my eye with the shadow to kind of darken it up. Now to switch things up a little bit, I'm using the Urban Decay mascara. I believe it's called the Provision? I don't remember. It's just bigger, blacker, and badder. I've had this stuff for a long time before I switch over to Better Than Sex, but I still like to go back to my Urban Decay. We all know what this is. Kat Von D Locked and Loaded Foundation in medium. Yes, hunty, live for this. So I'm actually using the Miss A Wonder Beauty Blender. I don't really know what it's called. It's just a dupe for the Beauty Blender. It's $1. I will link this particular thing down below. It works like a charm, you guys. Now, this is coming from someone who's never used a beauty blender before, so I can't really compare the two, but this actually makes my makeup look like it was like sprayed on. Like, it looks flawless, y'all, and I love it. I actually recommend this for anybody. I freaking love it. Okay, so now I'm just using the MAC Medium Dark Mineralized Skin Finish Powder with my big old powder brush I got from Target a few years ago. I don't know, I like this stuff a lot. It's just another way that I kind of cheat to baking with the NYX contouring and highlight dual that I'm using right now. If you don't have time and you want to bake, you don't have like a setting powder, this is kind of like my little trick and tip to use. So I kind of just put the powder on first, all over, and then I actually use my highlight and use it on top. And the brush I'm using is just from Clinique. I believe it was just like one of those little, it's a foundation brush, but I got it in like a gift bag, to be honest with you, a couple years ago as well. So this is how I do my highlight, y'all. Any extra highlight that I have left on my brush, I kind of just use it to kind of blend out any spots that are a little lighter, or the spots I change my mind I want to start highlighting. Now I'm using the Anastasia Contour Kit. I've never really been into contouring my face, but I'm kind of getting into it. I kind of like the way it shapes my face and gives me some higher cheekbones. Yes, darling, it gives me some lovely cheekbones. I don't know why I'm talking like this. It's like midnight where I am from, and I'm super tired. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and just like contour my face. I don't really have a big forehead, so I just kind of stick with a little bit of shading with around my brush. The blush I'm using is from NARS. It is Outlaw. We've seen this many times before. I'm just using my favorite blush brush. For highlighting, I'm just going back into the Anastasia contouring kit and just using one of their lighter highlights with the dual Sephora brush that I actually picked up. This lip liner is from Miss A as well. You guys saw this in my last videos. This is just the nude one, I believe, and I'm just going to outline my entire lip with it. And then I'm going to jump in with my YSL pink strawberry lipstick. I forget what it's called. I believe it, what was it called? I don't know. But I'm just using it to kind of give myself a little bit of ombre look. And then of course the lashes, Ardell Double Up. Yes girl, get it, ayy. Sorry, that's kind of annoying. Sorry headphone users. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put them on. I already cut them and trimmed them off camera. And I'm just using my tweezers to kind of just put them into place. So I'm just using the Urban Decay setting spray to set everything into place. And that is the finished look, you guys. I hope you really enjoy it. Don't forget the subscribe button, like, comment, share, and I'll see you guys later.